I am Toya, and this is the Blue Lighthouse Mantle. Um, I wanted to talk about a dream that I had. Sorry, on August the 3rd. Yep, Monday. Um, I don't remember all of the dream, especially when well, I was in this house and it was like this community of people that they had like pulled their money together to make these houses like a community, um, and each person had their own home, or each family had their own home, but because my house was down from them, it was all a part of one big community. Anyway, there was a group that had come by a bus, like the Greyhound bus. It was that size, but it wasn't Greyhound. Anyway, they had all come and they had their luggage, but they didn't have furniture and things like that that would be delivered later on. So everybody was in their homes putting all their clothes and stuff away. Some were outside talking and kicking the willy bobos. Then there was this bell, and there was like a meeting that was being called for the whole community. Everybody was in a meeting. The meeting went well. It was just welcoming people and thanking them for what have you. I wasn't a part of that. I was a part of the whole community, but not that smaller community within the big community, if you know what I mean. And like I said, the meeting was going well. They were doing stuff. People were chatting and stuff. And then all of a sudden, people just started being different. I guess people nowadays would say that they were glitching. But people were like pacing back and forth. People were out of their seats. They were staring at walls and talking to the walls. People were mumbling to themselves. It was really odd. And I'm thinking maybe, they was just playing, or I don't know. A lot of things happened to me in my life, so I was thinking, well, maybe they're just trying to play a trick on me. I wasn't sure. So I removed myself. I got up and I went to my house and sat on the porch. People were still in there. Some people were outside doing whatever that they were doing. Still odd behavior. Then I noticed that there was another bus that had come. The same thing. They didn't wait to go into the community place to start glitching or whatever. They got off the bus doing that. And I observed for a minute because nobody had come to me. But I wasn't sure if things were going to get violent or not. You know what I'm saying? Because, you was used to seeing zombie movies, and I was like, I don't want anything or anyone coming my way. So I went into the house and was thinking of a plan of how I was going to get out of the house if they were to come my way. I was thinking of boarding up the windows and the doors and all kinds of stuff. I was thinking of making magical holes at the wall, so making portals to get out of there. I was I wasn't scared, but it was troubling. I will say that. It was troubling. Um, I woke up, so I don't think anyone had come to my house at that time, but it was just really weird. It was weird. Yeah. So that's it. I that's all I wanted to talk about. If I go back into a dream, the dream again, I'll expound on it. But I am Toya. I win. And this is the Blue Lighthouse Mantle.